The Mitchell family had long dreamed of a fresh start, and when they found the sprawling old estate nestled deep in the woods of Ravenswood, it seemed like the perfect place. It was early autumn 1978, when Charles, his wife Helen, and their two children, Emily and James, moved into the grand yet eerie mansion. The house stood silent under the heavy canopy of ancient trees, with its peeling paint and broken shutters whispering old stories the family couldn't yet imagine. From the first night, the air felt thick with something unspoken. Strange noises echoed through the halls, whispers at twilight. A piano playing faintly, though the room was empty. Soft footsteps pacing above their heads. The children were restless, but Charles dismissed it as new home jitters. Helen, however, felt eyes watching her in the shadows. Driven by curiosity and unease, Helen began exploring the house more thoroughly. Behind a loose panel in the attic, she discovered a dusty trunk filled with yellowed letters and faded photographs. The letters, dated over a century ago, revealed the house's tragic past. The first owners, the Blackwood family, had suffered unimaginable losses. The mysterious disappearance of children, strange illnesses, and whispered rumors of dark rituals. One photo was particularly disturbing. A family portrait, but the faces were scratched out, and behind them a shadowy figure loomed. As Helen read on, she uncovered mentions of a curse bound to the house, one that had doomed its inhabitants to despair and madness. That night, the house grew colder, and the shadows seemed to stretch and twist, moving against the flicker of candlelight. Emily awoke screaming, her small fingers pointing at a dark corner where a figure seemed to hover. A woman in tattered clothes, weeping silently. James spoke of a hidden door beneath the floorboards in his room, and the family decided to investigate the next morning. They pried up the floorboards and revealed a narrow staircase descending into darkness. The scent of damp earth and decay filled the air as they descended into a cellar filled with strange symbols and old, rusted tools. A wooden box resting in the corner contained journals revealing chilling confessions of the Blackwoods' descent into madness as they tried to protect themselves from a malevolent presence they called the Hollow One. The journals warned that the curse fed on fear and sorrow, growing stronger with each generation that lived in the house. Desperation and dread seeped into every wall. The family was now a part of the house's dark history. Terror gripped the Mitchells as the house seemed alive, closing doors on their own, knocking from empty rooms. The figure from Emily's nightmare appeared more often, and James grew withdrawn, whispering to unseen entities. Helen realized the only way to save her family was to confront the curse directly. With trembling hands, she burned the journals and spoke aloud the Blackwoods' final plea for forgiveness and release. The house groaned, the air thickened, and shadows writhed before suddenly dissolving into silence. The oppressive weight lifted, and dawn broke through the grim windows. The Mitchell family emerged forever changed, bearing scars not just on their skin but etched deep within their minds. Ravenswood Mansion stood quiet once more, but those who passed by swore the house still held its secrets, waiting patiently to claim the next family eager for a new beginning.